How you doing? All right. Pain in the mid-back. Common thing. First we have to decide if it's more in the upper back, more between the shoulder blades or the lower neck, or if it's more right in the middle, kind of a trickier spot because of the ribs, or if it's more trending down more towards the what we would call the TL junction, which is like the thoracic into the lumbar, which is definitely feel a little bit lower. So let's just go from the top. If it's more in that mid or upper back area, kind of between the shoulder blades, maybe even to the lower neck, a couple things we would do. To start with, I'd want to move directly into retraction extension first. So you start with sitting. You'd go nice and tall, not slumped, can't be slumped. Tall, going chin backwards, and then pressure this way. There, okay? Keep going. Here. Those. And that's more for that upper back pain there. The next one that I would do would be either a combination of using like a foam roll or the edge of like a box or a couch or something. So it could be as simple as doing this, getting that middle shoulder blade area, hands behind the head, let the hips drop down, and you lean back over top that area. Use a little bit of a whip, a little bit of momentum, and snap back. Okay? That way. Or you can do that in a chair as well, over the edge of a chair. The other way would be to go ahead and use a foam roller right in that kind of mid shoulder blade area, and then let the head again tuck back first, back, and then back. With the weight of your arms, use your arms to sink in. And you can kind of go up and down different spots and get a little bit lower if the pain is a little bit more in the very mid back. This is really one of the only ways to get that area. It's so hard to move this way and get back on it. Far. The other way to get that part to move would be in lying down, hands kind of high. Do a really bad push-up where the chest and shoulders are up high, but the hips are down and relaxed. So push up and breathe out through the chest. You'll feel that in more the middle to lower thoracic spine. If you want more upper, go elbows, go chin, up, back, and then prop under your fingertips, or on your fingertips under your chin, and breathe out to the chest. And hold it. It should be actually a little bit uncomfortable. It should kind of feel like you're pulling your finger back. And it's strainy. It hurt, definitely a strain. Not a significant pain, but definitely strainy to get that, to hold that position. But that gets that back. Here, I'll do it at a different angle. You can see that whole back in that mid-back part sink in. So here, and then breathe out. Like that. Hold that for 30 seconds, okay? So that's for the sustained and repeated movements. Those are not really exercises. They're not strengthening. Nothing about that is strengthening muscles or, imbalances or any kind of that weird stuff. It's just some repeated movements to move the joints in the back, which are more than likely the cause of the problem. You sit, most of the day it hurts to sit. Forward head, you're typing, things are in the computer, and then it feels better to get up and move around. So do those first. Now, once that's starting to feel pretty good, then you can start to do some actual exercise. And they'd be as easy as like a push-up, either on the knees, right? A push-up from the knees to make it easier, or all the way to the toes, a full push-up with nice and tall, okay? Or just holding that plank position in a high plank. And then maybe if you're a little bit more advanced, you could go to a shoulder tap back and forth to get those shoulder blades and thoracic spine to kick in and work, okay? A shoulder tap. All right, you could do probably, if that's too hard on the ground, do it on the wall. The other thing that I would work on would be some kind of rowing motion. I'm going to use a TRX band, but you could use regular bands. I'm going to use a TRX band to pull myself. Let's change the angle here a little bit. This way. So let that thoracic spine really like round. Oh, that's still not a good angle. Still not a good angle. Have no camera person. There we go. There we go. So let kind of round out and then pull up and in, okay? Back and pull. Back and pull this way. That's really good for that mid-back shoulder blade area in through there. Okay, or you can take a band. Of some kind. And then you're still, okay, you gotta turn it down a little bit. I should have had you turn the camera around now. There we go. Like that. And then row backwards this way. Let it kind of pull you into a little bit of the shoulders forward, so you get a stretch to that mid-back. And reverse that, and the chest out, shoulders, elbows back, in through here. So rowing, right? Pushing, and then those combination of those easy exercises with the head back, pressure over the edge of here, show this one real quick again. Over the edge of, I think you can probably just.
I don't know how to flip it.
I know, I don't think it'll flip like that here. Like this, over the edge of a chair or an edge. This is on a box, a soft box. That way, a foam roller, or in that push-up position. All right, that should solve that problem for you.